Hit me one more from down the line and we'll take a look.
Like that's fat enough. That's fat enough. The problem is I'll have 180 yards, whatever, 185 yards with a 7-iron, hit one 172 yards, and the next one goes 190. It's hard to play golf like that.
So you just get a little tilted.
Yeah, there's so much spine angle going back.
So as you turn away, you get a little bit, you're pretty good here, and then in transition, the pelvis kind of goes
right
a little bit more this way and gets you a little too much access tilt.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of tilt.
Yeah, it's more than we want.
Yeah.
So it's like you're shallowing out the system with tilt versus some bends in the upper ribs. And then from there you can see how your body is really in kind of this shape versus a little bit more on top of it.
Yeah, I just don't ever cover it. I look at it from back here, I'm like, man, there's a lot of good there.
Well, it's a lot of good.
It's
almost all good. A little bit lacking rotation in the upper half, so your rib cage doesn't quite get turned enough relative to how much side bend you have right here. So you're too side bent, not turned enough. So what I would like to feel with you is a little bit less of this in the pelvis. See how that works around a little bit more? And then the shallowing is going to come a little bit more from up higher up in your rib cage so you can stay on top of it a little bit more. Let's do a couple drills here. So what I want you to feel is we're going to turn it back, and then we're going to feel this left side work down and around more like this. See how that looks? So you're going to feel tailbone working around behind you, not quite so much of this. And just hit some little chippy ones where your chest turns through, and we just finish right here. You just hold it there, just like little 50-yarders.
that more over there though?
Yeah. So turn it up and freeze, a little bit bigger. Now I want you to feel this drop down and start to unwind. And the club's going to shallow out with your rib cage here, but your pelvis is more under. See how you're like stacked up now?
Yeah.
So your body's going to be more stacked on top of itself versus tilted off. Good. Just hit me some little pitchy ones like that.
A little Alex Noren practice going here.
That's kind of the feel. Yeah, butt back, chest on top.
So here, and this is going that way?
Yep.
When you're saying rib cage, you're trying to get that to go
Around. Yes, like that. That'll take a lot of the side bend out of it. There you go. Keep feeling that. Good. So check this out. See how your body's like stacked on top of itself? That's a different look, right? Than, see how different that is? So that's what I just really want to ingrain, this feeling there. Much better.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Let's keep doing that and just grow it a little bit. His pelvis goes this way and then that way a lot. A lot of tilt. Now the interesting thing is he's going to have to find some new shallowing mechanisms, because what happens is you're used to shallowing it with torso tilt. Now you're going to have to shallow it a little bit more with some forearm supination and a little bit of rib cage bend. Does that make sense?
Yep.
What's that?
A lot of that's got to be a symptom of doing this.
Yeah.
I don't have a choice but to go.
Well, before you actually could almost like tip it out, because if you go this way, it's getting under.
Yep.
So then you have to add this to get it back to the ball.
It's like this.
Yeah.
And then, through it, I'm like, my left arm is shortened and.
Yeah. So those are all just matchups that you created.
Right.
They look really close to good. They're just not perfect.
Is that right there?
That's good. Hold on. Make me the backswing again. A little more turn, more wound up. Now I want you to feel a little bit more. Get this to come down and around. Feel how your arms have shallowed it out.
Yep.
Your chest is more on top.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're going to feel, see how I'm creating some bends up in my ribs like this?
Okay.
Left, right. That helps my arms get under versus you go So yours is just way down the chain.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
I feel like I'm more over it.
Yeah, you'll feel a little more over it. You'll feel like if we look at this point in the swing, see how the amount of side bend and the amount of rotation look like they match now?
Right.
Where in the earlier swings, it looks like there's your shoulders are almost pointing straight at the ground and there's not very much rotation.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Well, the upper body's going back and the club's going forward.
Yeah, so you're going like this. Yeah. Now you're going.
Yeah, this is gonna give me some more power too.
Oh yeah, be some speed gains out of it. Hit one more, and then I want to walk you through a drill using something that's not a golf club to really exaggerate the feelings of how we're going to shallow it out with our arms and ribs. Okay? I need one of my big pipes.
How about this?
That'll work. I didn't see that in the bag.
The mini one's pretty sweet. That's really good.
Much better. Okay, so we're going to play hockey for a minute. I want you to turn this back, have it kind of standing up, and see how I made it go up, under, boom.
Okay.
See what I'm doing there?
Yeah.
So just practice feeling that for a minute. We can exaggerate. And don't do it with tilt of your bodies. So this has to go this way, and this under is happening at the wrist, arms, and rib level. Does that make sense? Better? Good. There you go. Boom, there you go, perfect. Up, boom, perfect. Feel that?
Yeah.
And just exaggerate those feelings of stand up, lay down, chest down. So all this stuff, you're gonna feel chest down. Watch how my tailbone goes. See how it goes back? Yeah, okay, a couple more. Add flex in that left leg, don't straighten it immediately. Tailbone away while you're doing this.
Okay.
See how that's got flex in it? You're doing that.
Yeah.
Good. So it'll straighten later. There you go. That's it.
Okay.
Okay? Make it flow.
Yeah, that's weird. Here.
So there you go. See how you dropped it and turned?
Yeah.
So one more time. Put both hands on so you can kind of tie it all together. So this is going to drop, turn, and then the shallowing. Can you feel how the shallowing's happening from here up? So it's all of this stuff. Now you can turn. That's different, right?
Yeah.
Okay, back to the golfing club. So I want you to start growing the motion a little bit bigger, but still feeling those same patterns. Good.
That was closer.
Feel that?
I'm saying I feel like my left leg is wanting to go.
Yeah, exactly. You want to go like this.
Yeah.
See how that kind of tilts my pelvis this way?
Right.
And that shifts this whole system like that. So I want this to go around behind. Yeah. So if you try to feel, go back to the top one more time. Try to feel this side of your rib cage come down and then around. So hold on, do that one more time. So it's got to go down and around.
Shallow.
Did you feel the difference there?
Yeah.
That's better. There you go. It can't immediately go up.
Right.
If that starts to go up, we're in trouble. Feel that?
Yeah.
Perfect. There, perfect. Now you got the pattern. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Sweet. You got it. Now you have to figure out how to tie it all together into one thing.
Right.
He's getting it. It looks a lot better already.
Down.
And behind, yes. How'd that feel?
It's hit good.
Come look at it.
Well, pretty far for a little chipper. I mean, it's obviously foreign. It feels weird.
Yeah, it's night and day better. Now, when you start down, you can see how you're kind of falling into the ground. There's not a lot of slide. That's golf right there. That's nice.
It's kind
This
of on
is
top.
more on top.
Yeah, it's on top, stacked on top of each other. So.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I saw when you were first doing your rehearsals. You still wanted this lead side to go up.
Yeah. You can see the first move is
Actually dropped a little.
dropping, and you can see how the system is shallowing out, but it's not happening because your center is tilting away. That's how you hit it solid. It's when you tilt away, that's when you start missing it funky.
I think I like the thought of having my chest over it too, like you're saying here.
Yeah.
Because my chest goes away from, this is going, here, and I go away.
Yeah. And what do you have to do? So if your chest is getting farther from the ball, what has to happen at the hand level?
As I go into flexion and then just
Give it a flick.
yeah.
And then-
Nothing's compressed or hit.
But if your chest is going more into it like this, now it's gonna have compression.
And the feel to me there is that I'm gonna, I feel like I'm gonna stick my club straight in the ground, right?
Yeah.
So I got to figure out how to shallow it.
So you shallow it, and then the next piece of the puzzle to keep the club from sticking in the ground is you've got to keep turning. And that's what earlier when I said there wasn't quite enough rotation to match the amount of side bend.
Yeah.
So now, once we're on top of it like this, the only solution to keep from sticking it in the ground is to turn out of the way. Yeah. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Click the link below to access my free 5 keys on building a rotational golf swing and learn how to swing like an athlete. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. We'd love to welcome you aboard. And be sure to comment below and leave feedback so we know how we can better serve you. Thanks again. We appreciate all of you.